welcome back to the last train home. So, we'll be continuing on our journey today. We've got, if I remember correctly, we've got everyone in the... Ooh, do we need to add a few more? Yes we do. Let's get everyone in here. They'll just have to rest up elsewhere. These are all still working. Lovely, lovely. We've got a few new faces as well now on the train. And I think we've got all the promotions sorted, haven't we? I hope. Yes. I think we did that last time. We were waiting on him recovering so we can give him a different role, and there's the other guy who's got a role point. So we're just waiting on him getting some extra attribute points to get what we want. Depot. Oh, it's a depot, isn't it? Okay, we can carry one more car. We know which car we're waiting for. You know, it's the one with the guns. Tier 3 handgun. An automatic rifle. What? Okay. Madsen machine gun, tier 2s. Carabiner short rifle. Mark 1 short rifle. Damn. Now, what we have to remember as well here is that we are not getting a great deal here. They do have access to these higher tier weapons, but we're not actually getting a good deal on them. We would be better off waiting and looking over here to see if they've got some. Now that they're showing up though, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a lot more of them. So at this stage in the game, now that they're showing up in the inventories of shops, there's a good chance for each shop from here on out will probably have one or two. I am tempted, however, to, and I think I might, even though it'll cost a bit, just to buy this automatic rifle, tier 3. I just might. Let's see if we can compare these. So, our Showchat. I know it's French. I remember it from playing Battlefield 1. It's a French machine gun, isn't it? But, so 40 damage, 300 rate of fire, 40 damage, 480 rate of fire, so it just wastes our ammo faster. Both have 25 meter range, precision 5%, 10% there. Reload time is 6 seconds. Burst 8, mag size 25, burst 5, melee damage 1, burst 5, melee damage 1. I think we've got a bunch of spare guns as well, because you can see here, used by soldiers in squad 5, 3 for use, 10. We've got 11 free there. 4 snipers free, 4 tier 1 snipers free. Right. We might finally start looking into upgraded weapons. But what gets me is, so that's a short rifle tier 3. It does 30 damage. Rate fire is still 60. I don't really get what the bonus is. I mean, it's got a higher magazine. I guess there's that. I don't really see much benefit to this. Other than I think that they might be more accurate, basically. I'm thinking that's the main upgrade, apart from the rifle, which is, this looks like it's an actual automatic. Looks like a 3-round burst. So so that's a burst fire. So that's a difference. That's a big difference from a regular rifle. Right. Since we're flush with cash though, we'll buy these tier 3 guns. Accept. Right. Okay. We'll depart. And we'll have to remember to equip all these. Next time we go in, we'll just check everyone's guns. Because we've got some, it's like people coming out of the hospital car. Is everyone else healed who were wanting to go in? Yep. They'll have recovered in the infantry carts. Right. Deploy the squad. We'll stop around here-ish. Right, stop about there. Select a squad. Send them. Select a squad and send these. Right. We're probably waiting a few hours. We might want to do a bit of work on the train in the meantime. So we've got the hospital cart insulated now. I don't think we need additional beds, but let's see. And we've got the comfortable beds upgrades. So I think we want alchemy apparatus. So yeah, that'll give us adds additional occupation for doctor to craft new items or research new recipes and improvements. Whereas this is for to heal the ill. Right, okay. Train was still stopping. Right, okay. Alchemy apparatus. Upgrade. I think he's free. Yep. That fella. Right, that's going to take 2 hours. It's insulated. That's good. Increase work efficiency by 10%. We've got the saving goods upgrade on the kitchen car and the workshop, which is what we want. I think we want work table and anvil. A new occupation slot. And that'll allow us to produce even more ammo. Because we can't keep up with the amount of gunpowder and things we're getting. We could be making far more at this point, if we so wished. Right. Inventory car 3. We need more. Yeah, we need more wood, which we are about to get from here. So let's see what the report says. We got some cloth. Timberland. A nice bit of wood. I think that teleports to our inventory, so I don't think we have to wait on them coming back. So by all means, it's here, wasn't it? Cozy living. We can get that if we want now. Though we might want to quickly get new living spaces, just in case. We are 2 away from max. So just in case we end up bumping into anyone new. we can immediately take them on. Who's free? They're free, they're free, they're free. Okay, some new fellas are free. We'll get them on it because it's improving their cart that they're living in, so they might as well have a hand in it. Right. Foraging, and we've got... We had the knowledge, but there were no game out there. We did manage to get some foraging, and we got some herbs, and we get a smidge of food, a few herbs. Job's a good one. Back to the train you come. Although... Why not, eh? Are all the upgrades done? Looks like they are. Right. Job's a good one. We'll get the train started, and we'll head to Zavirovka here. May I have a minute? Speak your mind. I want to discuss the situation with the family we're escorting. I feel we should rethink this regardless of our orders. The orders were clear. We're taking them to Nizhny-Udinsk. Well, we can at least ask what he thinks we should do. I know Demidova mentioned Pergla, and perhaps our provisional government ordered us to help her. But if they are members of the Tsar's family, God help us. Neither side would allow us that kind of leverage, Major. Thankfully, it seems no one knows anything for sure. If the Reds or Whites, for that matter, suspected anything, I don't believe we'd have made it this far. Are you saying we're in danger? They're just like the gold we snatched from the Reds. Valuable. I'm sorry to sound cynical, but these youngsters, if they are royalty, will be torn apart by the Red Army the moment they get their hands on them. And the Whites? He avoids your eye and looks away, scratching his chin. Many are Tsarists. Some are not. They are not the Imperial Russian Army anymore. I fear they would intervene and endanger the family. If not from enemy agents, then from their sheer incompetence. My daughter is about the same age as the girl Anastasia. I do not like the idea of her being used in some political power play, much less executed. She, or her siblings, didn't choose their noble blood. There is the possibility the Red Army will be waiting for us there. That would put the family at risk. My advice is to leave them on the outskirts of the town with an escort. You mean one of our soldiers? So a few of them have already discussed this matter with me. I appreciate you listening to my advice. What's your thoughts? We'll make the decision later. I'm not quite sure what he means by if we leave them outside with an escort. Does he mean until we've cleared the area and then we pick them back up, or does he mean we're just ditching them? Because I'd prefer the former than the latter. Right, can we get some good... Ooh, we're getting the gunpowder straight away. Have any good guns here? Tier 2s? Tier 2s. This is probably why we want to be grabbing the weapons when we see them at depots and things, because we're probably not going to find tier 3 rifles and things out here. Right. What will that cost? So that's going to cost us 3 grand. Handgun ammo. Sell off the spare. They're going to give us 2 grand back. That's why we're doing it. Right, accept the trade. Boom, we just got ourselves a bunch of new weapons. Absolutely excellent. Right. Do we need to restock grenades? We've got plenty of landmines and we don't often use them. So that's fine. The grenades are quite useful. For $1 grand and a bit we can completely restock basically, so we shall. Especially since it's cheaper here. I'll leave myself with 100 handgun rounds. Just in case any medics are still needing a few bullets here and there. Right. Oh, we're actually getting a bit full on inventory space on the train, aren't we? Oh, we've got 39 medical kits. Okay, I need to stop being as stingy with those in missions as I am being. Right. What can we sell? What can we sell? What would be causing us to take up that much space? I mean, it's probably the fuel. The fuel is literally taking over 7,000 room up. The metal as well, and the cloth. We need to get... We either need to get some upgrades or we need to sell it. Right. I guess what we... I mean, we've got some spare guns. We could always sell some spare guns. Hmm. Right. We've got a lot of rifles, so we could probably sell a few rifles off. Right, that'll do it. That'll just about do it. We can sell 2 rifles to them. Right. And are these taken up? Oh yeah, that's taken up like 1,000 room. They're taking up 1,000 odd room. So yeah, probably what we want to do is to sell some guns off. So we're literally becoming arms dealers as we go along here. Right. It's alright though. Sell some guns to the locals. Help them put up a fight against the Reds. Yeah? Right. Okay. Kansk then. Give me an armoured car. Give me an armoured car. I want artillery. The train stops at the station, and some of your soldiers hop off to stretch their legs and get some fresh air. The locals notice them, they start whispering to each other. One rushes off somewhere, making some of the legionaries nervous. After a short while, the local reappears with several other people. Legionaries! They run toward your train, smiling from ear to ear. It seems they had been waiting here a while, hoping for a legion train to take them to Vladivostok. You give them a warm welcome and help them and their belongings aboard the train. I am glad we bought that passenger car upgrade. Right, where are we then? What have we got here? Pistols, 1 handgun round and 1 pistol. Not going to ask what they're expecting us to do with that. It's just, yeah, that's literally it. They've no money, so we can't sell anything here. They want just to stop along the way to get some reinforcements, as it were. Right. We probably want to get this upgraded again. How much would we need? We need more. Yeah, we need lumber. So we can get it upgraded again. Oh, there we go. Timberland. We can get some up there. We can get an upgrade. Right. We shall head out. As you depart, you notice there is a commotion in the corridor. Upon leaving your cannon, a soldier drags you to the window and urges you to look out, as someone is pursuing the train on horseback. You observe that it's true. A man dressed in a Cossack uniform with the white army insignia is indeed chasing your train. To the amazement of your soldiers, he manages to catch up. He stands on his horse and jumps aboard. You see your soldiers pull him inside. Okay, someone's a bit ballsy. You walk swiftly down the train and reach the last car where the Cossack is standing, still breathing heavily. Inside a circle formed by your soldiers, they are looking at each other nervously. As soon as the Cossack spots you, he begins to speak. Please stop the train so I can get back to my horse as soon as I've delivered my message. Stop the train. The nervous man in front of you does his best to impress. He adopts a stiff military stance and displays no emotion. However, you can see he's clearly exhausted. He's probably been looking for you for days, barely stopping to sleep. I have a message from our lieutenant. He needs you to help us defend an airfield. I've been told not to return until I find you. You can ask for anything you want as a reward. Acknowledged. We'll look into it. After realizing he's finally succeeded in his mission, his body gives in to exhaustion, and he falls to the floor. As your soldiers revive him with food and water, he professes thanks, and after giving you the position of the airfield, he departs the train. Right. Proceed. And it looks like we're off on a mission. Right. Stop the train. 3 skulls. Some rewards. Select the squad. Right, let's get this loadout done then. So, he's a tier 5. So we'll want to give him... Yeah, so he's rank 5, give him the tier 5 rifle. Give our sniper here the slightly better sniper rifle. We have a top tier machine gunner. We didn't get a better machine gun, did we? Machine gun. Sniper. That was something, wasn't it? They weren't in last time. Well, they were, but they were replacing you, weren't they? And you're a tier 4 rifleman. Or riflewoman in this case. Right. Since you're a high tier 1, we'll give you the burst fire. Right. There aren't any more. Oh yeah, we've got a couple of these short rifles, haven't we? Right. Yeah, I guess get to them there. Only other person using them. Right. Looking good. We'll dispatch them immediately. In the meantime, while we're waiting on that, are there any more bits of work that we need doing to the car? We can't afford any more than this. And honestly, I wouldn't want to use all the wood and not be able to get the next set of living spaces, so we want to just hold off on that, I think, for a moment. Right. On that note, we'll head along. I think as well, before we get to this next station, we'll stop just outside and we will go to Timberland and come back just in case there's anyone there, like more legionary soldiers. We don't want to go over, so we can upgrade the train then and then roll into the station. Just so that we've always got enough spaces. Right. Mission is a go. Also, have we made some more ammo in the meantime? We've got 200 ready. And we now have an additional slot. Right. Right, yeah, them and them, they'll do. We'll send a squad up here. And we'll sell our handgun ammo when we get there. Right. Let's see what the fuss is about here then. We arrive on location. Nothing suggests this is the right spot. There's little to indicate any fighting, but then the sound of rifle shots ring through the air. You notice a pathway leading to two small hills, to a valley from where the gunshot seems to be coming from. You must decide whether to continue or leave. Of course we're going in. Right. Honestly as well, I think at this point we've more or less got everything we want on the train. We might be able, from this point onwards, to just...
There's an airfield somewhere between these marshes and woods, garrisoned by the White Army. We need to help them defend it.
But yeah, honestly, I think from this point onwards, there's a very good chance that when we do eventually get the armoured train car with the cannons on top, there's a very good chance that what we can do is from that point onwards just get our workshop car making artillery shells until we run out of gunpowder. And while we're doing that, we can just, because we won't really need much else, and then we can just shell our way through every mission. Right. Just end the last chapter or two on a bang. Blast everything. As soon as we get that going. Because again, we don't really need much else at this point. Everything's upgraded. We've got all the cars. Right, so it looks like we're going up through here in a valley. We are hitting the half-hour mark, so since we know how long these can be, you know, it could be anywhere upwards of an hour, I'm going to put a pause here. We'll call this for an episode, and we'll do this mission next time. I'll see you then.